YouTube, it's your boy J back with another video. Today I want to talk about how people around you or your parents could be limiting your beliefs, or how you can also be limiting your own beliefs. So limiting your beliefs meaning if you believe you can achieve something, or you believe you can reach a certain goal, and it's something that's stopping you or that's blocking you from getting to that goal, whether it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be yourself. You have to learn how to deal with that. You have to learn that no matter how tough, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you still have to do it, no matter how hard it gets. You got to figure out ways that can make it more easier to a certain extent, but it's no cheating the process. It's no cheating the grind. There's no shortcuts you can take to get to where you need to be, unless you know people, unless you know somebody that's already in that position. But if you don't know anybody that's already in that position, if you don't know anybody that can get you to that level, then by all means you have to believe, you have to keep faith, and you have to put in the work every single day. And life is short. So if you're not putting in the work right now, it's like you kind of wasting time. But I'm not going to say rush it. I'm not going to say do it because everybody else doing it. Whenever you feel like doing it, that's when you know it's the right time to do it. But when is that time going to be? You got to ask yourself that. When is it going to be the right time for you to do what you got to do? Because to me, it ain't no right time. Like, I've been talking to my mama about stuff like this, and it's like it's no right time. You just have to do it. And that's just the reality of this life shit. But back to the topic of the fucking conversation, excuse my language. Basically, if you tell somebody your goals, right, and they be like, man, I don't think you can do that. I think you should do something else. Or everybody is in that field, you should do something else. It's oversaturated. Everybody has that. Everybody does that. In the back of your head, that's going to program it to your brain. You're going to be like, you know what? Everybody is having a clothing brand. Everybody else does. Everybody else do YouTube. Everybody else do want to be an actor. Everybody else are doing these things. But in reality, there's 8 billion people on this earth. Everybody is not doing those things. Only a small percentage of people are doing those things. They may have a lot of people doing those things, but only a small percentage of those people are actually successful in those things. So if you want to become successful in those things, you have to stop limiting your beliefs. You have to stop giving a fuck about what your mom says. You have to stop giving a fuck about what your dad says, because they didn't get to live their life. You know who's living their life for them? Their job. They was giving all their time and energy to a job. Now, why were they doing that? Probably because they had to take care of you. And that's a good thing. But now this is your life now. You grew up now. You at that age to where you don't have no kids, or even if you do have kids, you're at that age to where nobody's controlling you. You have control over your own mind, thoughts, and actions. So you have to make that decision whether you want to keep being stuck in the same cycle, or whether you want to switch it up and do something different. Because I don't want to live like my parents. They made good money, they did things, but they didn't have no freedom. All they had was security. And how parents are, they want you to have security. Security means job security. You have a good job, you have a job with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but you're not really traveling. And if you are traveling, you might get to travel once or twice or maybe 3 times a year to travel. Me, I want to travel kind of like every month. I want to see new places every month, every 6 months, every 3 months, not once a year, twice a year. That shit weak. So, like I said, you have to stop limiting your beliefs. Believe in yourself and have faith, because if you have, say you have a business, right? And you're not promoting your business, you're not shouting out your business, other people are doing that for you. Meaning, other people are promoting their own content, promoting their own business. They're gonna get ahead of you. Even if your shit is better than theirs, even if you are more talented than them, they're gonna get further than you because they're posting, they're promoting, they're putting their stuff out there. You're scared, you acting shy, you acting like people ain't gonna fuck with you. But you gotta fuck with yourself first. You gotta post shit for yourself first. You gotta understand that nobody ain't gonna gravitate to you until you start actually taking forth the action. So like, We could talk about what we gonna do every day. We can write it down in our journal. We can tell our parents. We can tell our friends. But if we're not actually doing it, then it's pointless. That's dopamine. When you tell people what you're about to do, when you tell people how successful you're trying to get, that excitement is dopamine. And that dopamine gets released once you tell people those things. You kind of get that same dopamine when you actually start doing those things, when you actually start being more consistent with those things that you're trying to accomplish. So like I said, I used to tell my friends, bro, I want to start doing YouTube. Well, I actually never really wanted to do YouTube. My friends used to actually tell me, bro, I think you should start doing YouTube, because that's the type of person and vibe and swag I give off. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Posted one video, ain't fuck with it. And I just stopped doing it because I was camera shy. But once I started telling my partners, like, yo, bro, I'm about to fuck with this YouTube channel. I'm about to start posting more videos, be more consistent. That's just straight dopamine, and it's excitement. But if I was never doing it, then they gonna look at me like, bro, why you not posting, bro? I thought you was doing YouTube. So with that being said, I started posting YouTube videos literally almost every single day. Now, I didn't took down a few videos that I think didn't do quite well or didn't get the attention, but I should have kept those up. But going forward, I'm gonna try to post a video every single day. I'm not trying to really go viral. I'm not trying to become this big YouTube, but I'm trying to push this message out here to you guys to let y'all know that y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Stop letting y'all parents tell y'all can't just because they didn't do what the fuck they had to do back then. We not in the 80s and 90s no more, bro. We are in 2024. You can make $1 million off your phone. You don't gotta go to work no more, man. But for those who believe in that work shit, by all means, I gotta fix my camera. By all means, go to work. By all means, clock in your 9 to 5, work your 40 hours a week. Do what you gotta do. But understand, if you wanna live a certain type of life, you know for a fact that's not gonna get you where you need to be. You gotta develop skills. You have to network. You have to get around the right people. You have to, which also leads to hanging around the right people. Because if you're trying to become this big version of yourself, if you hang on a lot of low vibrational people, you're not going to become that person. No matter how much you try, they just going to always hold you back. So instead of going through that type of pain and nonsense, just get around people that's high vibrational, that's doing the same thing as you or doing better than you. Other than that, you're going to win. Once you do those things, you're going to win. But I'm very big on writing down your goals and attacking them. I don't just write down my goals. When I write them down, I do them the next day, and so on. So every single day, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to my goals. It may not seem like that to you guys or to anybody in my family because I didn't come around this bitch with $1 million yet. But when that day do come, people gonna be like, oh shit, bro blew up overnight. No, I did not. I was putting in work for months, years. You know what I'm saying? It was times I ain't had nowhere to go. It was times, I'm not gonna say it was times I ain't had nowhere to go because my mama always had a place for me to stay. She always made sure I was welcome in her house. But when I moved out and went to Houston and came back home, that room I had, it wasn't my room no more. That was for my stepdad's son. Did I get mad? Fucking right, because I'm like, this is my room, this is my shit. Why I can't move back into my shit? But I had to realize I did move out. LeBro is a young nigga. I'm grown now. I gotta figure it out. So from that day forward, I just been figuring out day by day. So with that being said, bro, come up with a plan, attack the plan, bro. Even if it fails, bro, come up with something else and just keep going until you reach your goal. Don't ever stop trying to reach your goal. Don't ever stop trying to become that person you always wanted to become. But in order for you to become that person you always wanted to become, you have to become that person in the inside. So if you want to become a rich person, you have to do the shit that rich people are doing. What are their habits? How do they go to sleep? What do they eat? How do they talk? How do they dress? Once you develop that in the inside, then on the outside, in the physical world, things are going to start to appear to you. Kind of like the law of attraction. So if I want money, I have to attract money. I have to become money. I have to do the things that people that make a lot of money do. So in order for me to make a lot of money, I have to do those things. Because I wasn't born into a rich family. Nobody taught me how to accumulate a lot of money. Nobody taught me how to get around the right people to get more money. My parents always taught me to go to work, go to college. That's what my parents taught me. But I'm on this journey to where the college route is cool. I don't knock people who go to college, but what I want to do don't require college, and I'm going to stick to that. As long as you know your purpose, and as long as you know what you want to do in life, you're going to win. And I feel like we get discouraged when our parents don't want to support us, when our friends don't want to support us, but you have to support yourself no matter what, bro. You just got to wake them up. You know how many times my parents ain't want to support me? You know how many times my friends ain't want to support me? You know what I did? I get up every day and I get to it. Every single day, because I'm going to prove them wrong one day. But I'm not doing this to prove them wrong. I'm doing this because it's something I love to do. No matter if it's YouTube, no matter if it's my clothing brand, whatever I do is shit that I want to do. Now, the only thing that I might not want to do is go to work. But that's putting money in my pockets to being able to upgrade to a better quality for YouTube, or being able to get a newer car, or things like that to get me where I need to get. Once I start making more money doing other things, I won't have to work no more. But that takes time and that takes consistency. I can't just show up and do a YouTube video one day and then I start making videos for 2 months. How I'm gonna start making money, bro? I didn't build my YouTube channel up that high to where I have that many followers or that many subscribers, or a community to where I can come back once a year and they're still gonna be loyal and have a big fan base. I have to build that up. So while I'm building that up, that's gonna require posting and posting and posting and posting and posting, even when I don't feel like it. I might be tired one day, I might be sleepy one day. I still gotta get up and do it, because a lot of people, they run off motivation. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. You can be motivated for 1 week straight. You can wake up early, you can do what you gotta do, but you're not gonna have that same motivation as you had the other day. That's just not how this works. You're not gonna have that same motivation, because if you're just looking to go off motivation, that motivation might run out. So you have to go off drive. You just have to go off if you want to do it or not. Because, like I said, I might be motivated today. Tomorrow I might be tired as hell. I might be disgusted. I might be out of it. I might be burnt out. And I might not want to do it. But in the back of my head, if I know this is something I got to do every day that's going to get me closer to my goals, then I got to do it. So by that being said, bro, y'all got to stop limiting y'all beliefs. Attack what y'all got to do every day and get to it. The world is yours. We out.